think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years.
Okay, everyone, get ready because this isn't your typical lawsuit. This is a complete disaster for The View. Imagine this. Joy Behar, Whoopi Goldberg, and Sunny Hostin are on national television, doing what they do best, making fun of, disparaging, and making cheap jabs at conservatives. The next moment, they are pleading for mercy almost on their knees. Yes, the top names in the industry are frantically trying to make it all go away after Karoline Leavitt, the fearless, youthful, and unabashedly conservative firebrand, recently slammed them with an $800 million lawsuit. According to sources, advertisers are becoming anxious, ABC executives are in full-blown panic mode, and The View's own presenters are pleading with Karoline to reach a confidential settlement before things worsen. What specifically did The View say that led to the largest legal fiasco in the history of daytime television? What was it about Karoline's mic drop remark that made Sunny, Joy, and Whoopi shiver? And the real question is, before this lawsuit finally wrecks them, could ABC really cancel The View entirely? Oh, this is one you don't want to miss. For the most recent information on this developing media frenzy, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button first. Have you just signed up? Fantastic. Let's get started.
Listen, if you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Let's go back a little because The View has served as a forum for media claims for years. This time, the spin and blatant derision of conservative voices went too far, as Karoline Leavitt, a rising conservative, demonstrated. Their target was Powerhouse. Joy Behar, as arrogant as ever, went on a tirade, claiming that Karoline's success was due to neither talent nor hard work. According to Joy, Karoline only got to where she is because, in her own words, Trump believes. She is 10.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous...
I believe she was likely placed there because, in Donald Trump's opinion, she is a 10. Excuse me, but Goldberg never wanted to let facts get in the way of a dramatic monologue. He added that Karoline wouldn't even have a job if she weren't woke. Then, out of the blue, Sunny Hostin made the whole race issue into a big deal by saying that Karoline's rise was evidence of her privilege. Oh boy, the internet exploded when they said these things, and one comment went viral, summarizing it perfectly. They support women unless they're conservative.
I am stating facts that your colleagues have stated in the past.
Okay,
now, as
I'm
for
sorry,
this
guys.
debate,
We're going to come back out to the panel. Karoline, thank you very much for your time. That was so good.
These women are completely out of touch with reality, and you're right, ABC should wake up.
The backlash was swift and severe, and although the hosts of The View are accustomed to promoting their story without facing any repercussions, this time they messed with the wrong one because Karoline wasn't going to take it lying down. Instead of retaliating with a simple Twitter clapback, Karoline struck them where it hurts the most, in their wallets. You see, Karoline didn't just get upset, she took legal action and filed a massive $800 million lawsuit against The View, accusing them of defamation, slander, and malicious attacks intended to ruin her career. However, this isn't just about Karoline. Her legal team argues that The View has a long history of maligning conservative women and damaging their reputations, and that they are now being held accountable.
Likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him, they have shamed him, they have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up. They just paid $15 million to President Trump's future library. That's a great thing for the American.
Top ABC officials are reportedly in complete meltdown mode as a result of sponsors beginning to remove themselves, and legal commentators are stating that Karoline has a solid case if this lawsuit gets to trial. The View hosts are reportedly begging Karoline to drop the lawsuit. Yes, you heard correctly. Because the same women who made fun of her on live TV are now frantically attempting to reach a private settlement agreement to put an end to this nightmare. The View could be liable for hundreds of millions, and that's when things get really embarrassing. Joy Behar, who laughed at Karoline so quickly, is now pleading for the case to end. According to Goldberg sources, she's attempting to use her connections in the industry to persuade Karoline to change her mind. Sunny Hostin? Well, let's say her legal team is frantically preparing because legal experts warn that she could personally be liable for millions of dollars in damages. And Karoline isn't backing down. This was perfectly captured in a viral tweet. Making The View pay for their lies is what Karoline Leavitt is doing, and everyone wants they could. But wait, it gets worse for them.
Attacking a woman for her looks or age isn't very progressive. Let's bring in Sky News contributor Kosha Garda. Kosha, particularly that last clip that we played, it was so condescending. The way that she was scolding her as if she was a schoolgirl, suggesting she needed to do her homework. I find it so hypocritical when these so-called, caring, progressive voices just turn so nasty like that.
Yes, and as you mentioned, with conservative women, there's a long list of that, both of Trump's previous press secretaries, females, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, Kayleigh McEnany, other figures like his campaign manager the first time, Kellyanne Conway, Sarah Palin very famously had to bear the brunt of a lot of this. So people are used to that. I think in their bubble of the audience that The View speaks to, that's probably kind of what the groupthink is. So one defense, I guess, is that she was speaking to her audience, but you take it outside of that bubble the way you are right now, and we all can see.
ABC is currently in full-blown crisis mode, and there are rumors that network officials are thinking of eliminating The View altogether. This is the reason why major sponsors are becoming anxious and advertisers are reevaluating their deals. Let's face it, viewership is declining. Because of Whoopi Goldberg's repeated bans, The View has been treading on thin ice for seasons. Joy Behar's ongoing scandals and the show's waning legitimacy. The fact that your own hosts are pleading for litigation to be dropped tells you all you need to know that the show is in ruins, the network is in disarray, and Karoline Leavitt is winning. ABC executives are aware that they have a problem, but this lawsuit may be the last straw.
ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit, would think not to engage in conspiracy theories about assassination attempts, but I guess that's too much to ask from The View. I gotta ask you, because they said it, are you aware of any plots from Elon Musk to push President Trump down the stairs?
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that.
Now it's your turn, people. Do you believe Karoline Leavitt is justified in continuing to fight this issue? Should The View be held responsible for their careless attacks? And is this the scandal that ultimately brings the show to a halt? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and before you go, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more breaking updates.